about to doze off. I ran out of Papa nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trust passing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a come on stop. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, zero flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfighter, bring a blowtorch. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the Cold War. I already told you like Cardi done told you. You think it's a game and I bought the controllers. The rain, let it fall in the soda. I've been dripping so long, got water erosion. Heart of a soldier. My just had a daughter. I just went bought her a stroller. My just lost his father. I just went bought her my shoulder. And I'm getting smarter and older. Call Mr. Carter. We do this all for the culture. I bought a house in Miami. And I'm lying, it's cheaper. I bought it in Boca. My just lost his mom, man. I can do, I just called him and offered.
Frank Blunt, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the San Francisco Giants. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Ready to go now? Now a chance for Cedric Mullins. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. And that is out of play. Pitch misses,
1-1.
and it's 1-1. Mullins needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. First offering, and it just misses. Westburg, an all-star a season ago, batting second in today's lineup, and he was a second 2020. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. On the ground to third. Chapman over to first in time. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Contreras now. Contreras with a homer in his last game. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty.
1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And here is Matt Chapman. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you can drive the ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game one of this 3-game set. Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Westberg calls it in, and there's one away. Here's Elliot Ramos. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field. If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
And that's in there at the knees. Check swing, no appeal.
3-1.
Next offering is fouled back. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And the batter now, Casey Schmidt. Ball 1 there.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Chapman on second. Ramos at first. One gone. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1-2's the count.
Ground ball could be 2. Here's Mateo for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Giants come up empty in the first. On to the second from Oracle Park. And there's no score on the show. Back here at Oracle Park. And the batter now, Colton Cowser. Win back to work. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Cowser matched a homer in his last game. And here it comes. Out to short, Schmidt. And a quick out, number 1. Here's another look with StatCast singing. The throw needed to be strong to beat the runner, and it was.
Yeah, that play was close, and I think we need to credit that 88-mile-per-hour throw as the difference maker right there. That's just impressive.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Up and in, and that's ball 1.
All right, Boog, so I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Drops into the glove. 2 up, 2 down.
The first baseman.
2 down, bases empty. And now the first baseman, Frank Blunt. Blunt turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
Yastrzemski moving under this. Makes the catch. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
It's 0-1.
Second inning here. No score. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
On the ground. Fires to first on the run, and it beats him. What a play. And now it's Wilmer Flores. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
And a foul ball. Next one in the dirt. This to third. Westberg. Giants go in order. Giants go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in San Francisco. Now here is Jackson Holliday.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And that's a strike. Lined into right. Yastrzemski makes the grab. And there's one down. Laureano comes up to hit. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
One strike.
One down, base is empty. Lifted in the air, right field. Yastrzemski makes the grab for the second out. Jorge Mateo now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Pitch misses there. And the count even 1-1.
1-1.
And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split. Top of the third. No score. Outside low. And that's ball 2.
2-2.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he walked him. And that's their first base runner of the game.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Back to the top of the lineup. And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Mateo runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Slapped foul. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Inside, and he hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. Grounded out his first time. That one the other way. Base hit into the outfield. The throw in. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And it's 1-0.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Now here is Wilson Contreras. Struck out swinging his first time. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Mullins, the runner at third. Westberg on at first with 2 down. The other way. Flores takes it to the bag. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 1 and the Giants 0. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. And that drops in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Next offering misses, and that's ball one. Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Brett Wisely, the next Giant to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That clips the zone, and it's 2-1 now.
2-1.
And a foul ball. That one missed. 1 out, base is empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Here's Matt Chapman.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
And there's a foul ball. Chapman with just 1 more homer to reach the 200 career mark.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
On the ground to third. Handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. On to inning number 4. It's the Orioles 1 and the Giants nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Pay homage and bring it back to the basics. Give me any task and I ace it. If you find someone that disagrees, please tell me. Nothing ever changed but the money, yeah, I'm still me. But I think they forgot what I've accomplished. Went from up and coming to stunting, my flow's polished. Every time I touch the mic, I leave people astonished.
That one fouled off. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Now it's going to be Adley Rutschman. He swings and fouls one off. Rutschman, a former All-Star, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Base is empty, 1 away, top half of inning number 4. Hard ground ball, base knock.
The first baseman, number 10, Frank Wood.
Man at first, one away. Double play ball to second. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. And midway in the fourth, it's the Orioles 1 and the Giants nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. The pitch. And that's fouled off.
Well, these Giants, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Stays alive. Foul ball, still 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 0-2. And that skips into dirt. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one misses. 2-2. That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the gap. And that's going to roll to the wall. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run. Well, wore him down after an extended plate appearance. It ends with a knock.
At that point in at bat for a hitter, when you've seen that many pitches, you've gotten a look, you've fouled off pitches, so the confidence level is extremely high, and it seems like when you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Stepping in, Elliot Ramos. That one misses. Ball one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Lee leads off second with nobody out. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the dirt,
2-2.
and that's ball 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And here is Casey Schmidt. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ground ball. Fires to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Mike Yastrzemski up here.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
2 outs. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Win back to work. And there's a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
And takes low for ball 1. That's towards center. Lee on his way over. Makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's Ramon Laureano. He's 0 for 1. And there's a strike. Strike on the inside corner.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Mateo in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 1 and the Giants 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. And that's in the dirt.
1-0.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Called strike right there. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And delivers outside. Next one misses. 3-2 now.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Popped in the air, left side. Westberg hauls it in for the out. Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. And that's a little bit high. The Giants down by a run. Last half of inning number 5.
1-1-1.
Smoked on the ground a second. In plenty of time to first. Home half of the 5th inning moving along. 2 quick outs. Here's Mike Tauchman. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Gets under and pops it up. Holiday brings it in for the 3rd out. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Orioles 1 and the Giants 0. Back here at Oracle Park, and now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Just missed.
That's the ball.
And there's a ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Next pitch is outside.
3-0.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Mullins gets his lead at first with nobody out. Late swing fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him in the mound. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 in this one. Right through there for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Eric Miller getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Rodriguez also getting ready. And a ground ball to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So digging in, Colton Cowser.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Splits the plate, and that's strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're the top half of the 6th. And that misses. Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one to first. Flores. Spin throw, that's gone. Back to first, and it's over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. So Bob Melvin out of the dugout, and he's ready to make a move. Keaton Winn is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. A new pitcher in the game, Eric Miller.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman, 1 for 2. Lifted in the air out to left. Ramos makes the grab, and that'll do it. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Orioles 2 and the Giants nothing. Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Brett Wisely. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, these Giants, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
1-1.
Inside, nope, just missed. Nice curveball for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Dives, and he can't hang on. they can't get the out.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
And here is Matt Chapman, swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swings and misses. And that is strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement.
Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So up next, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Really nice double last time after a long battle at the plate.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Next offering is downstairs. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The next offering misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the sweeper is off the plate.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. The throw to third. Save!
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
2 on, 1 out. Ramos now at the plate. He is struck out, and he is walked. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
1st and 3rd, 1 down. Next pitch is outside. Late swing, fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Next to hit, Casey Schmidt. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Man, he's close as he's trying to get through 6 full innings right now. He's about to throw his 100th pitch. I'd be surprised if this isn't it for him.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The shortstop takes the ball. Line drive down the line, and it's foul. Wisely at third, Lee at first, 2 out of the inning. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Orioles 2 and the Giants nothing. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Frank Lunt. Ripped on a line. Yastrzemski falls it in, and there's one away. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Miller, in his second season, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. First pitch just misses.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone. And for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Laureano in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's down and in.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. On and miss, struck him out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing across here this half. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Orioles 2 and the Giants nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Keegan Aiken.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And up next for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. A switch hitter batting right. First pitch misses.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-1. And that's in for a strike. got him swinging for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. And that's in for a strike. And a count 1-2. The tying run at the plate.
Ball, that's up.
Outside with a breaking ball.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Tying run at the plate. Got him swinging.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Mike Tauchman, the next Giant to hit. And that is out of play. Strike two.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Outside low, and the count is 1-2. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. And foul ball. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
Yastrzemski leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Cut on and lifted in the air. Snags it on the run. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Orioles 2 and the Giants nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Randy Rodriguez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Jorge Mateo. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Trying to bunt his way on.
Foul.
And that's just foul. Foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Mullins stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Outside.
Nope, that's outside.
And that
Ball.
is ball one. Outside.
2-2.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Jumps, throws, and they get the out.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Westberg stands in
1-0.
with two away as he takes a ball. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the eighth. And another
2-0
ball.
the count.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
On the ground to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. 1 for 3. In there at the knees.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Fastball is outside. Now move to first. Westberg back on a dive. That one in triple digits.
1-2.
And it's even up.
That's a ball.
Two outs. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. The runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the eighth coming up. It's the Orioles 2 and the Giants nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Brian Baker.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Brett Wisely getting ready to hit. That's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that one is inside ball one. Hit in the air, center field. Mullins settles under it and makes the grab. And there's one away. Now it's Matt Chapman.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Fastball in for a strike. 2-1 now. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
The Giants down by a pair here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one outside, and that's ball 3. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Outside and low, it's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting, center fielder.
And up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee. Pickoff move to first. Chapman back in on a dive. And fouled off. Chapman leads off first with 1 away. Missed with a changeup, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. That one way outside, and that's ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1. Two and one.
This one in the dirt. Tying run at the plate. On the ground, right side. Can't glove it cleanly. Oh, and it hits the base. And they get the out after the ricochet. Ping-pongs around a bit, but they get the out, and that ends the inning.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tristan Beck.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Colton Cowser. 0 for 3 in this one. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A monster shot to right. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Well,
welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And here is Adley Rutschman. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's there. He's got it. One away.
The first baseman, number 10, Frank Blunt.
And now Frank Blunt. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Activity in the bullpen. Robbie Ray getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Verlander getting loose as well. One out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the ninth. There's a swing and a drive. Going back on this one. And that one is off the wall. And that's a double. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. And it goes just foul. Right side, Wisely. And there are two down.
Now back, the left fielder, Ramon Laureano.
And into the box for Baltimore, Ramon Laureano. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Blunt on third with 2 out. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Lee sizes this one up, and that'll do it. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Orioles. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Gregory Soto.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Casey Schmidt. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. A little bit low. Ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Next offering is outside. That one fouled off. 2-2. And there's a ball.
Full count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Corrals it. That's out number 2.
The catcher, number 14,
One out left for the Giants. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
That one down the line, and foul ball. The Orioles trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Up and in, and a count 2-1. Foul ball there. The Giants trailing by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. On to first, ball game. And the Orioles take game 1 of the series on the road. Blunt kept the hitting streak alive.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
And this is more than you ever know. We here for winning, and the feeling is incredible. All we do is take it to the ceiling when we set it open up the book, and we'll be grinning in the centerfold. Oh, champion, run it up.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Tap foul at the plate. And that one is in the dirt. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that skips in the dirt. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Towards first. And he handles it himself for the out.
The third baseman, Jordan Westberg.
Jordan Westberg, the next to hit for the Orioles. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Singy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And that one just missed off the outside edge. 1 out, base is empty. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out.
Batting first, the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. Henderson was named Player of the Month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year. And that's outside. And 1-1.
When you're winning player of the month more than once in the same season, you might be earning some other awards in the offseason. I think he's set up pretty well in the MVP race.
2 outs, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, averaging 2 strikeouts per game over his last 5.
And first offering is fouled off.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here. When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. On the ground to the left. Sends it to Flores, and O'Neill is retired. And that will end the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. And digging in for San Francisco, Oslevis Basabe. Basabe getting the start at second, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Fought off foul. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him looking, and there's one down. And up next for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. And ball 1.
Well, Boog, here's a little background info on Jung-Hoo Lee. He hit for the highest batting average in KBO history, which included a ton of doubles, plus he took home 5 gold gloves. He's a player that helps the team with his bat and defensively.
And the right-hander deals. There's the strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
On the ground, right side. Blunt. The flip. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
2 down, base is empty. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Chapman gets a piece there.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
And it's fouled away. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
2-2. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We head to the second from San Francisco. No score. Back here at Oracle Park, here comes Wilson Contreras. Webb back to work. Little chopper rolls foul. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. And that's in the dirt. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That's a ball.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. One out in the second.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles, went deep in the ball game last night. And first offering is fouled off. No score here in the second. That's outside. And that's ball 1.
1-1.
And that's down and away. That misses the zone, and now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
One down, base is empty. That one to first. Base hit.
The catcher, number 35.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Cowser, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And he grounds one to the right side. Basabe. Rutschman retired.
The first baseman, strike 1.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Blunt will hit next.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. Bangs off the wall. And in at second with an RBI double. And that flips the calendar on his hitting streak. He's now at 30 straight games with a knock, a full month.
Yeah, and maybe we're not quite ready to start talking DiMaggio just yet, Boog, but we're not that far off. I mean, you make it to 30 games, you're in rare company, and not many guys have made it that far in the last 50 years. So absolutely congratulations to him. It's been really fun following him to this point.
Jorge Mateo, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
One ball, two strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Man at second. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the dirt. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Orioles 1 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. First offering, and it just misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And now 2-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
There's a strike, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
2-2.
And that's outside. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
That is it. The catcher.
Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. No hits in the shutout last night. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fights it off, he'll see another. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that's in the dirt. Now 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that's a foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Next offering is down low.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Comes the 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. And it hits the fence. Around third. And the throw's off line, safe at third. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
That hits the dirt, and the count is 1-1. Runner at third here, nobody out. That one missed.
Almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Mike Tauchman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard. So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now it's the Giants DH, Mike Tauchman. Misses again, 5 in a row. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
In there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Just missed. Hunter Bishop in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now it's Hunter Bishop. Missed.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-1. And a strike in there.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Two on, one out. On the ground, down the line, and it's foul. That one out to right. Kowser on the move. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
Flores off of first with 2 away. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Giants 2 and the Orioles 1. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Off the mark there. Full count now.
Full count.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Ripped to short. Sends it to Flores. And they get Mullins for the out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Grounded out his first time up. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And now it's even
inside.
up. Just
Outside.
missed.
That's the ball.
That's inside. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's ball 4.
Take your base. Ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it. I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Henderson in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Henderson working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Man at first, one away. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That misses, and it's 1-0. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Not close with that one. 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Giants 2 and the Orioles 1. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the second baseman, Oslevis Basabe. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And that drops in for a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Next offering is downstairs. And misses inside. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
So digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee. Line to left. And that's just foul.
Always fun to watch Lee go to work at the dish, Boog. He's just a pure hitter and a good athlete. Someone referred to him as a slow drip guy because the more you watch him, the more you like him.
One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. That misses the zone. 1-2 to count.
1-2.
Swing and a base hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Chapman gets a piece there. Ground ball right side, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Giants 2 and the Orioles 1. Back here in San Francisco, and up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Out in front and foul to the left side. Contreras, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. To the left side, but it is well foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And Wilson down on strikes. So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's in for a strike. Rips one to right. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. Throw to second, safe. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Kowser rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Here comes Rutschman around third. He'll score. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And stepping in is the speedy Jorge Mateo. Grounded out his first time. That one in there across the letters.
No ball, one strike. Ball.
In the dirt.
1-1.
Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Randy Rodriguez getting ready to go. Miller getting cranked up as well. Man at second. Swinging a foul out of play. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Orioles 3 and the Giants 2. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Mike Yastrzemski. That one fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mullins settles under it. 1 up, 1 down. Now the catcher up to hit, Patrick Bailey. He tripled and scored his first time. That's outside.
That's the
ball
ball.
1.
1 ball, no strikes. Here, what?
That's down and in. That one misses, and the count is 3-1. Outside ball 4.
Take your base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
One down. Wilmer Flores, the next to hit, worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Just missed.
Ball. 1-0.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Mike Tauchman digs in now. There's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Pitch misses,
1-1.
and that is ball 1. Bailey on third. Flores over at second with 1 down. And that's downstairs and outside.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
On the ground to third. Westberg. Tauchman is gone.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Now the left fielder, Hunter Bishop, drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Right through there for a strike. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 on, 2 outs.
That's the ball. 2 and 2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two outs. That one not close. And the count's full. Caught him looking for the K.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Webb back to work. Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's in. Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering
that's
is down
that's a
low.
ball.
Hard on the ground to first. He takes it on his own. One up, one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one catches the zone. That's strike one.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus
0-1.
runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And that one is downstairs.
Down.
And the count now even up.
We got a full count.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. In the air, left field. Bishop under it. Squeezes it. And there's two down.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler.
Two outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 2 in this one. And that drops in for a strike.
Here in the fifth inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point.
Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
Two down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss.
1-2 to count.
And he chases that one. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Giants 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Line drive to short and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Oslevis Basabe, the next Giant to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one fouled off. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. The throw to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 2. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And there's a ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runner at first with 2 away. And here is Matt Chapman. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. Chapman working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Just
no,
missed.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
2. 1 and 2 is the count.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lee off of first with 2 away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Misses off the plate, and it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Pickoff throw. Lee dives back in safely. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Out to short, Henderson. Slings it across. That ends the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. They're down 3-2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Randy Rodriguez.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Well, 1-run game. Digging in, Wilson Contreras. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Orioles putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen. Haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Goes down looking.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Cowser in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And a strike right through there. That one a triple digits.
1-1.
Movement in the bullpen. Tristan Beck up and throwing. To the right side. Oh, look at the stop. To his knee, the throw on the money. Nice play.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
And next for the Orioles, Adley Rutschman. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Yastrzemski makes the grab, and that is that. So they go quietly there. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Giants 2. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Cionel Perez.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And now here is Mike Yastrzemski. He's 0 for 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out.
The catcher, number 14, Patrick.
Here's the catcher to hit, Patrick Bailey.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Wow.
And that skips into dirt.
2-0.
Bailey tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And up next for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
And fouled off. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the sixth. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. And there's a base hit to the left. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
First and second, 1 out. And now Mike Tauchman. Look out! And it hit him.
Well, he's kind of backed himself into a corner, and I'm sure starting to feel the pressure right now. We'll see if he can bear down and get out of this one.
Golden opportunity right here. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Check swing called strike. 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. High fly ball out towards left center. Mullins in pursuit. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. Back even. It's 3-3.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
Line, and that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and the Giants take the lead.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Oslevis Basabe. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Check swing, called strike. The 1-1. Late swing fouled off. Popped in the air, left field. He's got it, and that is the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We're through 6 full. It's the Giants 4 and the Orioles 3.
I'm about to shake up the system. I'm about to do something different. I'm about to change.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Eric Miller.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. And we're starting over. It's 4-4. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. At the plate, Jorge Mateo. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. First pitch just misses.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Missed with a changeup, and now 3-0. There's a strike. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Tied at 4. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. And the Orioles jump out in front. It's 5-4. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So back to the top of the order. Cedric Mullins getting ready to hit. And he drops it down the third baseline. Not in time. That's a bunt single.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Eric Miller departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Camilo Doval.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. And that's downstairs. 1-0. Doval in his 5th season, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
Gets him to chase after that one.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That's way outside. The count now 2-2. Swing and a ground ball. On to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3.
In this situation with first base open, he shouldn't give him anything to.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second. 2 on, 1 out. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 3 in this one. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Mullins over at second. Henderson over at first with 1 away.
1-1.
In the dirt, but kept close. To third. Tag. Got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. It gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Strikes him out with 100. but they go deep twice in the inning, both solo shots. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Orioles 5 and the Giants 4. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Keegan Aiken.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, one-run game, and digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Swing and a chopper. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
In the air, right field. Cowser in position. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Looking to get the tying run on base. The other way, and foul ball. The 1-2. Slider misses outside. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That one the other way. Westberg. To first. Out number 3. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Back here at Oracle Park, we're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Wilson Contreras. Doval back to work. Contreras swings and blasts one. Well hit. Left field. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His 17th of the year. And they boost their lead. It's 6-4. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Tapped out front of the plate. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
It's a good hustle. And when you're talking about an emerging leader on a team, those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to do to set that example, you know, game in, game out.
And now, Adley Rutschman. That one off the mark. Ball 1.
1-0.
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. And another ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
On the inside corner for a strike. Fouled off. He was late. One on, nobody out, a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now it's filled up.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And that one hammered Lee. Long run on his horse. That's down. One hops off the wall. Coming home. He will score. And he's into third. Have a game. That's his 4th hit.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Camilo Doval won't go any further, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Tristan Beck.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. And that one pulled foul. Lunt stands at third with one gone in the inning. Popped up first base side. Basabe sizing this one up. He makes the grab. 2 away.
Cedric Mullins.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That misses, and that's ball one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Robbie Ray getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Verlander warming up as well. And the 1-0. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 4. Man at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Westburg.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Two outs. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That was the sweeper, but it missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. One was the solo homer. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Orioles 8 and the Giants 4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
And now Patrick Bailey. The Giants in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now one missed. Slider clips the zone.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Up the middle, Mateo fires over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The first baseman,
Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Lifted in the air, right center field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here's Mike Tauchman. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Flores leads off first with 1 away.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Relay three.
They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Bishop in now, takes ball one off the plate. This one in the air. Westberg under this one. And there's two away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Now, Casey Schmidt.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Ball one, no strikes. 2 on, 2 outs. And a foul ball. Up the middle. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Comes through with the RBI. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. Really important at bat coming up now.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Sir Anthony Dominguez done for the afternoon, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Yennier Cano.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
So 2 on with 2 away. And up next for San Francisco, Oslevis Basabe. That's through there for a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The tying run at the plate. That one way inside. And it remains 2-2. And misses. It's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Verlander.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Now at the plate, Gunnar Henderson.
if you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Pitch is in the dirt. Ball one. Verlander, a former MVP, he features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Now a fly ball to right center. Lee on his way over. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. Up onto the arcade and gone. See you later. He made him pay for that one. His 24th home run of the season. It's 9-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So now the DH spot, Wilson Contreras. And that's in there for strike one. One down, base is empty. And he takes a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Cowser in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And that misses. And it's 1-1. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the 9th. This to third, Chapman. And that's the 3rd out. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Orioles 9 and the Giants 5. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Andrew Kittredge.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. And that drops in for a strike. The 0-1. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's 2 outs away. Here's Matt Chapman. Right through there for a strike. Swinging a foul straight back. Got him swinging. Now only 1 out remaining.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Yastrzemski in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
No, that's low. Ball.
And now 2 balls and a strike. That's hard hit in the line. And foul ball. The Orioles leading by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One strike away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Blunt had a great showing in the win. 4 hits, 1 of them a homer.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.